guys, welcome back. Bienvenidos to this space where I love talking about handbags, especially designer handbags. For today, I want to share with you guys my Europe wish list 2025. I'm going to be going to Europe in next week for 5 nights, and I'm going to be sharing with you guys my wish list in this video. If you're new here, my name is Carolina. I love talking about handbags, especially designer handbags. If you like this type of content, please consider subscribing down there and helping me hit that 1,000 subscribers. I am really trying to grow my community, and I do have a special unboxing that my goal is to wait until I'm 1,000 subscribers to unbox that bag and rebuild that bag. So please do me a massive favor, help me hit that goal so that way I can unbox that bag, because I'm dying to use that bag. And I already said in my head, I'm not gonna open that bag until I hit 1,000 subscribers. So yes. So as I already said, I will be going to Europe next week. I am actually gonna be going to Madrid for 3 nights. I have never been to Madrid, so if you guys have any recommendations, please help me giving me recommendations down in the box below. And I'm also going to be doing 2 nights in Paris. I have been in Paris before with my husband. This is the first trip that I'm actually going to be doing on my own, just me going to Europe with my husband. The last 2 times I have been in Europe have always been with my husband. And this is going to be the first time that I'm going to be away from my baby this long. So that's why I'm only doing 5 nights instead of 7 nights. But I think it's going to be good for me, but at the same time I know it's going to be a very emotional trip because I'm going to be missing my baby so much. But I think it's good for me to have this little kind of break, I think. So nonetheless, let's start talking about the wish list. So my wish list, I actually have a few pieces from my wish list from 2025, which I did do at the beginning of the year. So if you guys haven't watched that video, go ahead and watch that video. But I did add a few extra pieces on here just because I'm going to Europe, and I was like, okay, these pieces are pieces that I know I have been always on my list to get them in Europe. So let's start talking about the bags that I really want to see and want to try to find in Europe. So number 1 will be either a raffia or wicker bag that I can get in either in Paris or in Madrid. The number 1, like the first 2 ones that I kind of have in mind are the either Andiamo, the Bottega Andiamo Veneta raffia bag in that with the white leather. Oh my god, I love that bag. I am obsessed with that bag. Love. And the other one is the mini capucines wicker from Louis Vuitton. I actually did reserve this bag and it's being reserved for me in Paris. I won't say what color because if that bag comes with me, I will share with you guys. That's probably the one that will be coming with me. Due to the defect that the bag has on the strap, that's making me a little bit like, should I bring it or not? So that bag might be coming with me, but I do want to try it first, or to see if actually it will come with me, if I actually fall in love with it, or if when I see it it's like, it's not worth the money. So those are the two main ones that I want to see. I do want to see what other raffia bags are there. Like there's so many raffia bags, and I do want to go to the stores and try them out and see which ones I fall in love with. But the 2 main ones that I really have my eyes on are those 2. The next bag that I really want to see in Europe is actually the Bottega Veneta Andiamo bag, just in leather. I want to see how I feel with it. Like, yeah, I just want to see it and see if I can pull the trigger and actually come with that bag. Again, if I do one of the raffia or wicker bags, I will not bring the Andiamo bag in leather. But if I don't bring any of the wicker or raffia, I might bring the Andiamo in leather. The other option is actually the YSL, like the Saint Laurent Les Cassette, the large size. Like they have it like in this beautiful brown color that I think it will be a perfect bag to add into my collection. So it will be, again, also between the Andiamo and this one if I were to bring a leather bag. But again, it's going to be only one bag that I will be bringing back, and these are the options that I have. The other option that I really want to see if I can find in there is actually the Chanel mini rectangular in the pastel yellow that came out the last season, and I think it's such a beautiful bag that I really want to see if I can find it. If I do find this mini bag and I fall in love with one of the other bags that I am telling you about, I might come back with 2 handbags. But I know with the Chanel one, it's a very hard one to find. Like seasonal pieces from Chanel, they are little quantities and they normally fly out the shelves, but I do want to see if I actually can find this bag in there. Now, the next category is actually shoes. I have a few shoes that I actually really want to see in Europe. I want to go and see a few of the Aquazzura raffia high heels. I also want to see the classic Chanel slingbacks. I want to see what variations do they have, or if just the classic one. Like for me, it has been always very hard to find the slingbacks on my size. Like I have very small feet. So I normally like a 5.5 or 6 depending on the shoe. So for that reason, it's always very hard for me to actually find shoes that actually fit me. So I do want to see if they actually have my size, and if they do have my size, which variations they have. I am open. I do want the highest heel. That's the one thing that I do know that I want. I don't want the short heel. I want the high heel, and I want, like, well, it's chunky, but like the highest one. But yeah, I'm open to different variations. but yeah, let's see if I can find it. And that one will be mostly from the Rook and Bone. If I can find it in Rook and Bone especially, that will be the, yeah. I do have to say, I want something from Rook and Bone. Like my first Chanel bag, this baby here, came actually from the 31 Rook and Bone from Paris, so it's very special. I have the white box, it's absolutely beautiful. So I do want to bring another piece because it's going to be my second time in Paris, so I do want to bring something little back from Paris with me. So let's see what can I find there. Like I'm open to different items, but yeah, maybe card holder, we'll see what they have and see what I fall in love with. And the third piece that I would like to see are actually the Prada slides in raffia. I would really like to see those shoes. I would like to try them on and see them in person and see if I actually like them, and if I do find them in my size, I will be bringing those ones back home with me for sure. And last but not least, I'm actually gonna be in Paris that day of the launch of the Cherry collection. So I'll be in Paris on May 22nd, and I do want to go to the store that day to see what they have in store for the Cherry collection, for the Louis Vuitton Murakami collaboration and the collection of the cherries or cerise. So I do want to see if I find something that I like, that I fall in love with. I'm honestly just going open-minded. I know the prices for these collections are higher than the other collections, so that's why I want to go there. I want to see what I like, and if I find something that I fall in love with, then that will come with me. So that's it for today, guys. Those are the pieces that I really want to go and see in Europe, that I want to see if I can find them, if I can try them on, to see how I feel with them, like seeing them in person, and see what can I actually bring home with me from this list. Let me know in the comments what are your thoughts about my wish list, and thank you again so much for joining me today here. Again, if you guys haven't subscribed to my channel, please make sure you subscribe down there, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye!